Yay, French toast! I need a lot more sleep. What a freaking crappy morning, people. Holy crap. Beautiful day out. Sunny, blue skies, barbecue burgers, the whole deal. Woke up this morning at 7:30 on my own accord, not even by my alarm. Mainly because I've been doing that a lot lately and I don't know why. I wake up at like 7:25, so I just get up, turn off my alarm, get my day started. But I didn't sleep well last night because it was like plus 25 out. And it was swampy and I couldn't cool down, so I had a bitch of a time sleeping. So I just did what I could, got as much as I could. Woke up today, I know I got some sleep because I had a stupid dream last night that was kind of dumb. Didn't make any sense, it was all over the place. I remember parts of it, bits and little. I'm losing it as we go, so whatever. Anyway, so I wake up, go downstairs. First thing I do, step in a huge pile of dog shit at the bottom of the stairs. Like, not on the shag carpeting, luckily. On the brown wooden floor at the bottom of the stairs was a large pile of brown shit. When you have eyes like mine, you don't see it till you step in it. I thought we were done with the dog shitting in the house. I thought that stage was over. Guess not. Alright guys, first break of the day. You know, kind of really disrespectful when I went to go read the comments from the Real Deal video, which was one that I put out 2 days ago. Haven't had a chance to read comments today, so finally did. And when I come across a comment about someone saying, I can't believe you're asking people for money. And it has to refer to the charity event that I'm doing in August, where I'm going to be doing a 500-kilometer over the month of August bike ride for Sick Kids Foundation for child cancer research. Kids cancer, basically. I can't believe someone would have the audacity to say, I can't believe you're asking for money. It's not like I'm getting the money. No, I'm just collecting it for the... I don't even see the money. I just see numbers on my page. All the money that gets donated instantly gets put into the Sick Kids Foundation. So, yeah. If you think I'm asking for money for myself, you're off your damn rocker. I am not getting any of this money. It doesn't go to me. You click the link, you donate, it goes right to them. I see who donated unless they click anonymous and how much they donated. But that's it. I don't see any of it. And I prefer the term sponsor because you're literally sponsoring me. And the only thing I get out of the deal is if I can actually earn $500 or get sponsored $500 we'll go with, then I get a the Great Cycle Challenge jersey to wear while I ride, to show people why I'm riding. And the whole reason why I decided to do this charity run, and it's pretty simple. Number one, I love riding my bike. I love going out for bike rides. It's great. It's awesome exercise. It's great cardio. Way better than sitting on a stationary bike and pedaling going nowhere. That's probably the worst form of cardio anybody can do because your upper body's not involved. Half the people doing it are sitting on those stupid recumbent bikes where your legs are up, and you know, it's probably better than sitting at a desk all day or standing, but exercise bikes are the worst form of any cardio exercise you can do because it doesn't involve full body. You need something that involves full body. A treadmill on an incline is better than an exercise bike. However, when you're riding a bike, you're always in constant changing atmosphere, right? Because you're not going at a perfect steady pace because you physically can't. Sometimes you're going down a hill, so you're not offering input. Then all of a sudden you're going up a hill, so you're offering a lot of input. Sometimes you are going on a straight path, but the grade is always changing, so your power output is always changing. On a static bike sitting on the ground, you're not, like my old bike, that bike was great because it offered upper and lower. Your arms had to move, your legs had to move, and you know, as long as you didn't ride it like I did, I didn't grab the handles because I wanted to go really fast with the legs, and I would just end up elbowing myself in the gut or throwing my shoulder out or something. So I just let go of the handles and went. But even then, I wasn't getting the most out of it. I would have got more by going slower and putting my arms on the bar and running it that way than I would have if I did it any other way, which that's just how it is. So back in April, I got a thing on Facebook about this Great Cycle Challenge, which is basically, it was like bike up to 150 kilometers in a day, a week, a month. And I was like, okay, that sounds like easy, 150 kilometers in a week, like I can do that. A day, that's kind of rough, but in a month. And then I clicked on interest and I sent the request to sign up, and then they changed it where basically you set how long you want to ride for and you pick how many donations you want to get. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. So I started off at 200 kilometers for $200, and we cleared that pretty damn quick. I woke up one morning and we were at 230. I was like, holy crap, okay, we're getting there. This is awesome. And then I was like, all right, well, you know what, let's up the ante. And this is my rules, not their rules. There's a guy on there who collected $3,500 and he's only biking 200 kilometers in the month of August. I decided to up the ante and say, for every dollar I get sponsored, I'm gonna make that how many kilometers I bike ride. Minimum 500 kilometers. So regardless, right now I'm at $405 sponsored. 95 more dollars to go to the 500 mark, and then every dollar after that 500 is what I'm going to do on top of my 500 kilometers in the month of August, which means August is going to be a lot of bike riding. But I got some plans to make it interesting for the vlog as well. We're going to go tour around and check out some sites in North Bay and have a good time on the fat bike. Hopefully we don't have any mechanical problems. We'll have mechanical problems. It'll happen. But what I'm getting at is, I don't know why people gotta be the way they are. You know? Like, oh, I can't believe you're asking for money. What, you think I made of money to sponsor myself? I'm in the same boat as you guys, man. I understand with this pandemic, people are broke and government assistance isn't really coming in. And that's why I'm not demanding any payments or any sponsors or any... I'm just saying if you can help out, help out. But feeling the need to lash out and say, I can't believe you're asking for money for a charity is kind of a dick move. So, I don't know, maybe in the future don't be a dick. Just saying. Alright guys, it's motherfriggin' lunchtime. I didn't do my protein shake at 10 like I normally do. Even though I marked down a protein shake on my, even though I wrote down protein shake on my freaking Fitbit. I don't know why I'm tracking my food. I know how many calories I'm eating in a day. Friggin' habit. I'm not gonna need to track it anymore. But I do. I do. Friggin' old habits. Way she goes. So, today's been a not too bad. Actually, it's been pretty busy. Been a lot of shit to deal with, but nothing's down, so end of the week, that's why. People are trying to hit deadlines. Way she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she don't. Way she goes. Alright guys, it is 2:40. I just got off a long and gruesome call. Holy crap. All I gotta say is grown-ass men shouldn't cry. Especially over something so stupid like sound and not working so they can't do their Teams meeting. We got these stupid monitors that we order because we order Lenovo laptops, we order Lenovo, everything we get is Lenovo. Now even though these stupid monitors don't have speakers built into them, the moment you plug in an HDMI source to them, Windows automatically turns off the internal speaker in the laptop, or what if you have them connected to speakers, and directs the sound to the monitor that doesn't have speakers. The amount of times I had to fix a problem like this, for no freaking reason, is pretty intense. Pretty damn intense indeed. I'm gonna go outside and check my mail, even though I'm still wearing my pajamas. Why? Because being a degenerate is fun. Who am I kidding? Some people go to Walmart in their pajamas. Mouse, cat, mouse, 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 mouse. Holy crap, is she ever hot out today, boys? And I'm thinking about going for... Oh man, just realized something. Well, some paint job's flaking off. What, are you keeping my bills warm? It's campers. Keeping my bills warm? Holy crap, I call this the Leaning Tower of Protein. Got 2 other bottles on the side. I just want to get swollen, pumped. If I get enough of those, I'll be able to make myself my own little friggin' protein jug boat. I wonder if that's the thing. Actually, I wonder if that would work. That'd be hilarious. Imagine making a little wooden dock and you literally line underneath of it with just a bunch of these things. I wonder if it'd be buoyant enough. Make yourself a little floating raft dock so you can go out and fish away from shore. Probably my dumbest idea yet. I was chatting with a buddy because I've been talking to a few people about kayaks, and I don't know, I just want to get something to go in the water with, not even for fishing, just something to go play on the water with that you got to use your own power. You know, I got the bike for blasting the legs, but I got nothing for blasting the upper body. And you know, kayak, where you're doing that motion, that rowing motion, that would really get you in the rear delts, as well as right in the back too, like right in the lats. That would really really light them up. So I got to thinking, I'm like, well, what can I get? Like, you know, you can get one of those rubber dinghies with the paddles that go through the little hoops, and then you sit in it and you just row. You know, you can get inflatable kayaks where you got one long paddle and you do like a rowing motion, like you know, you do like the paddle, freaking giver. And then you can get a canoe where you basically paddle on one side, then go over to the other, and then back to the first. And I was like, man, what can I get? But then it's like, man, I don't really have much money for that. So my buddy's like, look at a company called Intex. They sell single and two people canoe or kayaks, and there's ways you can outrig them for fishing if you want to. Now I'm thinking an inflatable kayak for fishing, right? That's kind of not a good idea, I would think, because a lot of these fish that you bring on board, their dorsal fins are pretty sharp, and if it can pierce your skin, it can pierce rubber. So imagine if you bring, like, I'm just gonna throw it out there, like a bluegill, a sunfish, whatever, on board. And you got him and you're trying to take the hook out, and he gets out of your hands and he's flopping around on the surface of this kayak, and he rips a couple holes in it and it starts leaking, and you're in the middle of the water. Now you can either try and start paddling back to shore, you're not gonna make it, or hope to Christ you're a good swimmer, or that you remembered your personal flotation device and it's got a buoyancy that's gonna be able to keep you going until you can paddle your way back to shore while your kayak sinks. I wouldn't recommend it for fishing, but I just wanted something there I could take it down to the Armstrong Beach over here, throw it in the water, and just go kayaking across, or yeah, just go kayaking, or take it out to 4 Mile Bay and kayak out to my buddy's house from like the park or something, just get some exercise in and go hang out, and then kayak back, jump in my truck and go home. Something to do, like just some fun stuff to try. So he's like, go look at this company called Intech. So I looked at them on Amazon, and holy crap, he's like, oh, they're cheap. He's like, I bought the single one, it was $69. And I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. Like, that's under $100, and it comes with a shitty paddle and could give some hours of entertainment. Only problem with the one from Amazon is they want like $500 Canadian for the damn thing. And I'm like, whoa, why are you so expensive? My buddy said he got it for $69. Apparently when it crossed the border, they jacked the price. So, for shits and giggles, I decided to say screw Amazon, like I normally do. And I hopped on the old Google machine and typed in the Intex, what was it? The Navigator or something? I can't remember the name of it now. Anyway, I typed it in, the K1, the Intex K1 inflatable kayak, and Cabela's site came up. And it showed me the K2, but it's not a bad price. Now the K2 is a 2-person kayak. So they say with these kayaks, so there's like a couple things you got to watch out for. Number one, because they're inflatable, they're wide, they have a bad tendency of spinning in circles. And number two, the more weight you add to them, the slower they go, and they're not fast to begin with. So this is the Explorer K2. This is not really the one I wanted. Apparently Walmart sells it too, that's neat. This is the one that I wanted, the Explorer K1, or the Challenger, sorry, K1. Now, what the problem is you come over here and it says see all buying options. You click on there, and $349 freaking dollars. Like, what in the frig? You actually go to the Intex site, it's $89. Okay, they don't have any available right now, probably because everybody's buying them because COVID-19, nothing better to do, so let's go ride the rapids on our inflatable dinghy. But $89. So I'm thinking the reason why they're jacked up on price on Amazon is because none are available, their supplies are really wanted, and when there's a demand, let's jack up the cost for the supply. And that's what people are doing. So, I don't know. I don't really care. I just thought I would look around. It's not something I need right yet. Not a lot that I need right yet. The only thing I need right yet for August is the camel hump or whatever, that water pack sack that holds 2 liters of water. You put it on your back. I need one of those before I do the North Bay to Powassan run, because that's a one-way trip of 50 kilometers and it's going to be 100 kilometers done in one day and 5 hours on the bike. It's going to be a killer ride. It's going to be great. That thing has come up clutch today. I love burning tons of calories in a shift. No, today, oh my god, I'm blurry. Alright, I gotta pee. It's 5 o'clock, guys. We are officially done the work shift. Because I let stupid friggin' floor shitter out a while ago, I'm gonna take a piss. We're gonna go out to the garage. We're gonna do something stupid. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go for a bike ride. You wanna know why that's stupid? It's pretty simple why that's stupid. How hot is it outside in Fahrenheit?
In North Bay, it's currently 89 degrees Fahrenheit. There is currently a heat warning in effect. By the way, you can say always use Fahrenheit.
Oh my goodness,
for weather.
I asked this one time and it's like, by the way, you can always ask for that. No, I'd rather Celsius, you stupid twat. But anyway, it's like 32 degrees Celsius out, I think. What's the temperature outside?
The temperature in North Bay right now is 32 degrees.
Yeah, I was right. I know, we know. My goodness, we know. Now, the whole reason for the bike ride today is because tomorrow it's supposed to storm and it looks like it's going to be shit weather all weekend. If I want to get any sort of cardio in extra, I got to do our manure now. Why does it smell like bug spray in here? Alright, let me get the bike all situated and then we'll hit the road. Alright guys, bike's all ready. Let's go sweat our balls off. good rip. Oh man, stupid freaking. One of these days I gotta fix that. But anyway, that was a good rip. I went to meet up with my friend at the drugstore. She had to pick up a prescript. And then bike down to her place. Well, no. We went to the ice cream place because yours truly wanted ice cream. And got his damn ice cream. Ice cream is life. You're probably saying, Adam, that's not on the diet. You know what? I burnt that off biking. So we're sitting at 4,500 calories in the hole. And I think before I cook my hamburgers, I'm gonna shit my pants. Apparently I already did. And I'm gonna go have a shower because I feel gross. Oh man, 36 kilometers. And you probably noticed on the bike ride, I ended up at a dead end. I don't know where the heck I was going. Hell, I didn't even bring the camera in with me. All right, talk to you guys after. Okay, shower is done, footage is copied, and fun stuff to be done. Or had. Whatever, I don't care. Let's go make some freaking burgers. I just watched her attempt to jump and completely fail. I don't understand what's going on with this cat, man. She's like really bad at being a cat. Yeah, you're really bad at it. Yeah, you are. Like she'll go to jump on the window and not get enough height and just like slam into the wall. She'll go to jump over the gate, not get enough height, catch herself on it. Or my favorite is when she completely screws up and she just slams right into it. That's always humorous to watch. So yeah, the original plan was to go down, meet up with my friend at the I got this fan going to try and get some air to circulate down here, but to go meet up with my friend at Shoppers Drug Mart and then bike back to her place, and then on the way home stop back off at Shoppers Drug Mart, go to the grocery store and pick up some food for tomorrow and the weekend on the bike. But I felt so sweaty and gross coming back that I really didn't feel like going into the grocery store smelling like a herd of bison after taking multiple dumps. So I thought it might be a good idea to come home first and shower. And then I showered and then I'm like, holy crap, it's almost 8 o'clock. I don't feel like going to the grocery store. So, tomorrow for breakfast, we do have French toast. I definitely have the shit for that. For lunch, I don't have chicken for my wrap. So, we may either A, skip the wrap, or B, do it differently. As in, with bacon tornadoes. Tonight I'm still having chicken burgers. I'm also using the last of my buns tonight, so I think tomorrow, if we use the rest of the chicken meat, we're gonna have to do it a certain way. Now this is the last week that I work 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, which friggin' sucks, but it is what it is. In a way, it's kind of a blessing because, like I said, next Friday I have my another test for this job that I applied for, and that's next Friday, so I kind of can't be working when I take that. You know what, I haven't had my protein shake. I'm gonna do that now. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna save that for bed because I know 10 o'clock's gonna hit and my guts are gonna gurgle, especially after I go take the power dump that I know is gonna be on deck after I eat this. I just know it. Because if you're happy and you know it, shit your pants. Alright guys, dinner is served. Walking up these stairs right now really sucks. Oh yeah. Okay, so I mentioned about on the video how I got kind of turned around and lost at one point and I couldn't find it in the actual biking video while I was editing. So I don't know what happened to that clip, but I was like going around trying to, I don't know that area of town that well. I don't really go back there. I've never lived in that area of town. All my life I lived on this end of town. You know, we lived down on Wickstead for a couple of years and then at my parents' current house pretty much forever after that. So it's pretty much like anything off of the main drag off of Lakeshore, I'm basically using a GPS to find it. Like well, a lot of the weightlifting equipment I bought was from houses way the hell back there. Like the sit-up bench and the preacher curl bench were both from houses way back there and, you know, balls deep in the area that I just don't know. So it was one of those, okay, punch it into the GPS and let it drive me, and it took me down a way that I've never been before. So I figured tonight on my way back on the bike, because I decided not to bother going to groceries because I felt pretty gross and didn't think I should be around the public smelling and looking the way I did. I decided to frig around and go down the roads, not expecting that at the end of a road would be a school, which would also be a dead end, because wouldn't that be great, going to school and it's a dead end? There's only one way in and one way out, kids. Once you're here, we own you. But yeah, I couldn't find the clip, so I'm thinking the school probably deleted it because they don't want to know about their secret society or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just watching videos on YouTube because Canadian Tire has a super sale happening right now on like more camping stuff, because camping's in. Friggin' Oreo, he's out there, he's not pooping. I'm like, go poop, and he's like, oh yeah. But yeah, they're doing some camping deals and they have a couple stoves on sale. I don't know, I'm still tossing between the butane one, which runs on little butane canisters, like 2CV Bloke said. They're fine and all, but in the cold weather, they're no good, because butane just freezes up and sucks in the cold. And you know, but they have another one. It's a Woods propane stove, double burner. Same brand as the butane stove. It's a double burner. You like a case, like you open it up, you got a burner and a burner, a dial. You hook up the grain propane tank to it. Or you can get the adapter to use like a 10 or 20 pound propane tank instead of the little green ones that cost a lot of money and you can't refill apparently. So that'd be alright, get a little 10-pound tank and just use that for camping, or winter power fails, I gotta cook a meal or heat the house. Fire up the stove on the propane, let it do its wonders. I wouldn't want to heat the house with propane. Holy crap, the humidity in here would be hilariously horrible. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, I've just been watching reviews and stuff on them and seeing what people think and trying to get an idea, because I think I got some camping spots down now, some ideas, some thinks and thoughts. We just need to gather up more gear. A way to cook a meal, an idea for a meal. I have an idea of a spot that I want to go to. Yeah, it could be a fun thing. Could be something. But I don't know if I can pull it off this year, or if I have to wait till next year, because with all the nonsense happening in the world right now, camping is open, but social distancing is a heavy thing. So it's one of those, what do you do? Because, you know, when you're out camping, people tend to get friendly, and it's like, yeah, you're not really part of my social circle, so you need to go away like 200 feet that way or something. Yeah. Anyway, people, that's what I've been doing today, looking at kayaks and looking at stoves and looking at all this fun outdoor stuff, because honestly, that's what I want to do now. I want to be more active, more involved. I think kayak would be kind of fun. We can go on the lake and just paddle around, set up the GoPros, do some fun kayaking videos. We got the bike for bombing around town. That's pretty fun, the fat bike. So we can go fat biking places. We can do that. That's great. But I like to take it to the water and go kayaking or whatever. Got the fishing shit going on soon. Got my rod. My friend gave me some real line tonight. Just gotta figure out how to get it to go on the rod. I'll probably just YouTube that, because that worked so well for cutting up the fish. So I figure, hey, we're 1 for 1 on YouTube learning. Let's get that YouTube University going, right? Maybe they'll send me a diploma. I know I won't be ever getting one of those stupid play buttons, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I can't wait for all this nonsense to be over and for us to be back to whatever the heck we get back to, so that we can actually get on with life. Because honestly, making these videos every day, guys, it's kind of shit, and I know that, because it's hard to... I want to do more of what I'm watching on YouTube, like all these other camping ideas and stuff. I got some great ideas for videos, but there's no way in hell I can do it on a daily upload basis. So yeah, I got some great ideas. And like all these new tools that I'm getting, like that camping truck tent and my other tent, even the backpacking turtle shell, the bike, the fishing gear, all this, it opens up possibilities for other fun videos. But doing it daily, it's not really feasible. So it's one of those where I don't know. We're gonna see how this channel plays out. See how I feel like going with it. But once COVID's over, I might not do the dailies anymore because, yeah, it's hard to make quality when you're putting out mad quantity and trying to keep up with the times, you know. Especially when you're working full time. Like if this was my job, YouTube, this is how I made my ends meet, it'd be a different story because I wouldn't be wasting 8 hours a day sitting in front of my computer doing IT stuff. I would be wasting that time trying to conjure up an idea for a video, or using the time that I'm using now to talk to the camera to conjure up my plans for tomorrow's video to roll it out. Or I'd be ahead of myself. I'd be producing more content than I can possibly post daily, so that I'm further along the path. Like you guys remember when I used to do that, I'd make like 2-3 videos a day and then upload them just so there was constant videos, and then I could take a break and go do something. Like when I went camping for 4 days on the family reunion trip, I literally put out a video for the 4 days I was gone to make it look like I wasn't gone. Or even when I went and visited below, the video starts off, I'm down in London. Where the heck am I now? Holy crap, walking out of an alley, looking around going, I have no idea where the heck I am. And then I just walk into a vape shop and there's Bloke. And I'm like, hey man, do you know where I'm? Bloke? And he's like, hello mate. And it's like, oh Jesus, friggin', how did I get here and stuff? And then the whole video was how the hell did I get, it was called How the Hell Did I Get Here? And it was all played on how the hell did I get to London? Because the video prior to that, I was mowing my lawn and talking about how the weekend I have all these plans. It was a great thing that I planned out. And I want to get back to doing more creative stuff like that. But with the new things I'm learning, like still learning fishing. I now realize the problem I had with when I grabbed that bass, grabbing from the belly was bad. I looked up that with certain fish, grabbing them a certain way causes them to not be able to move. Like I should have grabbed that white bass, and people hate that I call them Kevin. People are really upset by that. Whatever, get over it. But I should have grabbed him by the head and went my hand down his back and pinned his dorsal fin. Because if I would have pinned the dorsal fin, it makes them not want to move because it's going to hurt their back. So they don't do the wiggle woggle flip-flops. You know, just like with pike, muskie, and sturgeon, they flop around hard, they'll flash, they'll slash, they'll go nuts. You flip them on their back, so they're upside down, and they just go completely docile. They give up because they're like, oh crap. And then you can go and take the hook out of them. With pike and muskie, I highly recommend not using your hands, because if you ever seen the teeth on those sons of bitches, holy crap, jaws. But yeah, there's ways to hold fish to keep them from flapping around like a flounder. You know, apparently with walleye or pickerel, same. If you hold them by the belly with your hand, with your fingers around the top, like you hold them like this, like you grab them like this, so that their head's coming out towards this way here, they won't flail as much because they don't like the way that feels, because they feel like they're being chomped on. I don't know. I watched this one guy on YouTube, Ace Videos, or Ace Fishing, or his name's Ace. He does a lot of videos on catch and cooks, and he seems to really know his shit about fishing. Mind you, watching his channel reminds me of that old Fishing with Bobby Zumi, where the guy would literally cast, they'd jump cut, and he would just pulling trout out of the water like a machine gun. Just, oh, got another one! Oh, got another one! It's like a half an hour show. He pulls 45 fish out, and you're like, yeah, you know what? This guy's been out there for at least 10 hours. This is the magic of video editing. It has to be. There's no freaking way in hell this guy's that good. Yeah. Oh, we've only been on the lake for half an hour and I pulled 47 fish today. Yeah, bullshit, bud. Bullshit. What are you doing, paying them? But, no, like, I want to get better with the fishing, get more experienced, and that's the whole idea why I bought my own rod, and I got line for it. I got to figure out how to put that on there, and I want to hit some different spots than the usual spots, and get some ideas. And like, I got the fat bike now with the pannier bags, so we can load the fishing gear into the fat bike and take a rip down to the lake and go and throw a line and see what we get. I still want to fish with my friend because, you know, right now she's the only resource I have for any knowledge on this besides what I'm pulling off of YouTube. And, you know, whatever she can offer me for advice, and then I can make up my own as I go and get other stuff from the internets. And anybody else I fish with, like Struckus, he knows how to fish. He goes out constantly. He caught the cutest little freaking pickerel tonight. I swear to Christ, he could have used it as bait. Like, I've seen minnows bigger than this damn thing. It was just a tiny little guppy. But, yeah. And I thought the one my friend caught the other night was small. Nope. Struckus wins for the tiniest pickerel that I've ever seen in the history of seeing pickerels, that's for sure. So yeah, that's where I am with this. Like, every day, it's like I understand the videos aren't that in-depth and entertaining, but you got to keep in mind, like, I'm working 8 hours a day, Monday to Friday. That's coming to a bitter end. Did you die? Are you still alive? Oh yeah, your head's up. Okay. She literally did the flop. She was standing there and she just on her side, and I was like, holy shit, did my cat just die? Like, is she having a heat stroke? What's going on? But yeah, with working 8 hours a day, even though I'm sitting at home working, it's really hard to come up with good ideas for content. And with the weather being all over the place, like between heat waves and thunderstorms because of the heat waves, and it's kind of cocking over the program, it's really hard to come up with an idea how to, like, try and make entertaining content. So this is what I do. I ride a bike and I talk to a camera. Yeah, fun times. But I'm hoping that in the future, with all this new outdoor shit that I'm trying out and getting into and being more active versus sitting at a computer playing Minecraft all night, eating Doritos and sucking back Pepsi, I'm hoping that this will open up something that will get me going. Like, I want to get into something that I'm really going to enjoy, and that's why I want to try everything out. Fishing, I have fun doing it. I got to learn more. Camping, I've been when I was a kid. I haven't been recently, you know. So far I have what? Wait, what do I have invested in that? 60 bucks in a tent? The sleeping bag, I washed it, so 7 cents in Tide, or my dish detergent, laundry detergent. Pillows I own. I already had a tent, which was that leather tent. So theoretically, all I'm gonna have invested into it is whatever I buy for cooking stuff and give her a rip. And the thing is, if I don't like it, I already know somebody I can sell that tent to, because my friend's brother kind of contacted the same person on Kijiji the other day, asking them if they still have the tent and if they can go pick it up. But I already sniped that. We'll snipe Sally, boys! Dirty frickin' dangles. I cocked that up. Anyway, people. Holy crap, this video is probably an hour long, and I do apologize. There's no reason for that on a Thursday. But I'm not going to go ahead and shut her down because frig it's 10:30 at night and I need to get to bed because I only got 4.5 hours of sleep last night. And the only reason why I'm so chipper is because I drank a pot and a half of coffee today and had some pre-workout before I went and did my bike ride. So, woo-hoo! If you can't sleep, get strung out on caffeine. Best thing you can do to a 41-year-old heart. Jesus. So on that note, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, thanks for watching. And peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.